Hi guys, I'm Guillermo Galindo from Cartelera, Spain. Nice to meet you. Congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Warfare is a talk stories, very hard, and from hard stories we learn lessons. What lessons have you taken from it?
I'd say from the making of the film, it's taught me a lot about sort of both professionally and sort of personally. It's taught me a lot about work ethic, holding myself accountable for my own, actions and how much work I'm willing to put into things.
Yeah.
I feel like I've never had to work as a team as much as we did on this job, and I found it incredibly rewarding. And I think I learned a lot as an actor as well that I would bring into future projects. So it's still early. But yeah, so I think I learned a lot.
What differences were there in directing styles between Alex Garland and Ray Mendoza?
Quite a few.
Ray's sort of unbelievable service to the story was so sort of moving. He would come in and sort of explain sort of context to us or an emotion, but he would never explain an emotion in a way that was not helpful, right? Sometimes not helpful would be like, okay, Kate, you're really shocked right now. It wouldn't be that. It would be sort of like, here's the overall experience of what happens to the body or what happens to the mind when a grenade goes off or you see this. And sort of, so he would fill in he would tell us almost a little story before a scene that would really clearly articulate the journey we were going on. And, Alex was in service to Ray and Elliot and sort of the story as a whole too. And he would come in and talk a lot about, more just some logistic stuff, but also sort of little things that would just help further the story that Ray would just explain to us. He would teach us little ways or explain little ways to help sort of clearly express that narrative on screen, in the most honest way.
Your character perfectly reflects what a young soldier might feel on their first deployment, the disillusionment, the mental blow.
I mean, obviously, my character kind of deals with a variation of things. Deals with concussion and shell shock and things like that. But I think the thing that, as you mentioned, differentiated him from some of the other characters in the film, and some of the other men that were there on that day, as you mentioned, was the fact that he was very green. Very. It was his first deployment. Really, his first kind of brush with real. The threat of not getting out of there, not making it out of there. So I think fear and confusion was something that I really tried to focus on. And again, as Michael touched on, Ray was very focused on trying to make sure that my character had a little bit of an arc over that story, in terms of kind of getting himself together, because that's what he witnessed. The man that I was representing in the film, that's what Ray witnessed him go through.
I know you have become friends, but Michael, Cosmo, if you had to describe Kit in one word, what will it be? And I need the same for Michael and for Cosmo.
Very talented and generous actor.
One word.
Talented.
Oh, thanks.
Like, kind. For Cosmo,
Don't do me, please.
I'll do
Just don't, please.
truthful.
Okay, fine.
Truthful, and I would say, relentless.
And for Michael?
Relentless. Relentless.
I agree.
He's not gonna hold back. He's gonna give it his everything.
Okay, do me.
I'd say
Gandolfini.
Ooh,
I'd say life. He's full of life. Full of life. He's got a lust for life.
Yeah.
Are you agree with that? Yeah.
Absolutely.
I agree with
He
that.
is Gandolfini. Gandolfini.
Gandolfini.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. I enjoy the film. Is spectacular. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.